Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to walk you through an $800 to $850 PC build, gaming PC build, and prices are coming down. We're just coming off of the new year, so the prices might go down or might go back up. At this point, we're sitting at about $840, $830. So here's the price point. Let's get right into it. Kicking things right off with the case. This is my favorite case of all time right now. The Fractal Design Define R4 Black Pearl USB 3.0. And if you guys ever get a chance to maybe watch an unboxing video or something where people open it up, look at that foam there. That's noise dampening foam. It's just I'm a guy who's into simplicity, and this is simplicity at its finest in my opinion. You have fan filters on the bottom. You have I forget what they're called, but they're like fan covers where it isolates noise. It's just a beautiful freaking case. So in my opinion, one of the best cases, the best case for me. And mid ATX, you can't go wrong with that. Your CPU is going to be the AMD FX 6300. It's a 6-core. It's clocked at 3.5 gigahertz, boost clock of 4.1, and this is gonna get you to live stream. This is gonna get you to render videos spectacularly. I can't even find a word for it. It's amazing. It's the black edition, as you can see there, so you can overclock to your heart's content. Even though here we don't have a dedicated aftermarket heatsink, that is an option. It comes with the stock heatsink, which you'll be fine with that for the beginning of your system's life. And your motherboard is going to be the Asus M5 A97 LE R2.0, and I might be wrong, but the 2.0 is because the PCIe expansion slot is a 2.0 instead of a 3.0 generation, which is kind of sad to see because, as you'll see later on, our video card does support PCIe 3.0. But I mean, you're not really gonna notice it, especially if you're coming from someone like me whose PC isn't really all that great. You're not gonna notice that little bit of performance drop. It's still gonna be amazing. So we've got USB 3.0. We've got, your basic, and it's very bare bones looking as far as the ports on the back, because, well, we're gonna have a dedicated graphics card like all proper gaming PCs should. And for the RAM, we're gonna have G.Skill Ripjaws 2 4-gig sticks, 8 gigabytes, 240 pin. I mean, do they sell blue versions of these? I'm not sure, but anyways, it doesn't matter. It's gonna perform like a beast. 1866, not even 1600. So you're gonna be, I hate the word future proof, but I mean, you're gonna be good for a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit faster than the industry standard for RAM right now, which is 1600. So you're gonna be good with that for the next couple years, and then you can upgrade if you wanna, once games get more RAM intensive. And then for an SSD, we're gonna have the Kingston SSD now, 120 gig solid state drive, and this is where we're gonna boot from. This is where we're gonna put all our games. If you're into Photoshop or Sony Vegas or Premiere, any type of content creation, well, there you go. You're gonna be fast. This is at a low price. I actually bought this for a lot cheaper, because if you guys don't know, if I didn't tell you already, this is actually my personal system that I'm gonna build. So 120 gigs isn't a lot, but that is why we're gonna go with the Seagate Barracuda 1 terabyte 7200 RPM mechanical hard drive, and this is gonna be plenty of space, plenty of storage for whatever you're gonna need. That is, you don't need to be fast. So this is not where your operating system is gonna be. It's gonna be where you're gonna have, let's say you record on Fraps or something. This is where you're gonna have your footage. This is where you're gonna have basically everything that's not a program that you run on a daily basis or something that you would like to perform extremely fast. This is where you can put it all, and it's a 1 terabyte. So that's like kind of the bare minimum if you want to have a really good PC build that's all around there. You're not gonna have to upgrade in a couple months. So, but I would even argue, just like in my last video, that 500 gigs is gonna take you a while. If you're an average to medium, you know, PC gamer, you're not gonna fill up 500 gigs. But anyways, for the video card, we're gonna have an EVGA superclocked GeForce GTX 760 2 GB, and you could actually go with the regular version of this card that is not super clocked, because that's 250, which is the card I'm going with. But I just threw in the super clocked one here because it's super clocked, so that's a little bit more performance. For me, the $10 isn't enough, especially since you can just overclock it. You can, I mean, I've looked at benchmarks and whatnot, and the difference is the most, like the biggest frame difference I've experienced was like 3 frames, and that's really not enough for me to spend $10, especially when I'm already, sucking myself dry for to put all the money for this build. So you got DisplayPort, HDMI, and 2 DVIs. And certainly last but not least, we can't forget the power supply. We got the Corsair Enthusiast Series TX650 650 watt power supply. This is gonna give you, arguably it's more wattage than you would need, but I'm gonna hopefully upgrade a lot of things with this build down the line. So I really want that extra headroom for maybe water cooling for my CPU and my GPU if I want to go crazy. If I want to get an aftermarket heatsink, if I want to add more drives, if I want to, for some stupid reason, add an optical drive. It just gives me an ease of mind to know that whatever the heck I want to do with this system, because I am planning it on having it for a couple years, I can do whatever the heck I want with it and not have to worry about, oh, well, now I need to get a new power supply, now I need to reroute everything and basically gut your whole computer. I don't have to worry about that with this power supply. So efficiency, it's 80 plus bronze, but since I'm not going to be using exactly or really anywhere close 650 watts, you might say it's inefficient, but I say that it'll pay off when I've got things water cooled and I've got a whole bunch of stuff and LEDs running on it. So it's a really good power supply. But anyways, this is my personal build, and I guess I'll give you guys a sneak peek because I do have most of the parts here. All I'm missing is the RAM and the video card to get here, and they'll be getting here shortly, and then I'll certainly make a video for that. But anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more builds and gameplays and whatnot. But Happy New Year, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.